looking for balance. And I say this to a lot of Libras that I know. Instead of looking for balance outwards, which I feel like a lot of Libras tend to do, look for balance inwards, because inward balance is the most important. That will help you thrive, you know. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. I'm so happy to have you all. So I've started doing integrating more astrology videos. Let me know what you think. Some of you have asked me to do this monthly, so I'll start integrating it. I have more time now, now that I'm back from my vacation. Happy Libra season, the season of justice, of balance, of equilibrium. Libra is an air sign. It's from the 23rd of September to the 22nd of October in modern Western astrology, and which means balance, like I said, equilibrium. I believe New Moon in Libra is next week, and then we also have the opposite, an Aries full moon, the 2 weeks following that, around the 14th, I believe. So no, New Moon is this week. So yeah, what I love about Libra season, it's not my favorite season. I'm going to be honest with you, because I don't really align with a lot of Libras in general. But I'm going to keep this positive and speak about the many great things that come from Libra season. It is the season of justice. That's why you'll see a lot of lawsuits, public lawsuits being filed, that kind of stuff during this time. It's harvest season too, so lots of people planting things. Whenever I think about Libras, I think about balance. And a lot of people think that Libras bring balance, but oftentimes they're looking for balance. And I say this to a lot of Libras that I know. Instead of looking for balance outwards, which I feel like a lot of Libras tend to do, look for balance inwards, because inward balance is the most important. That will help you thrive, you know. So I'm doing 5 of the best Libra celebs. I don't know these people, so if they've done something that is in the public light, I always say this, I don't really follow celebrities. I usually love my housewives, I love my reality TV, that's what I love to watch. Love is Blind, stuff like that, Love Island. So if somebody's publicly come out against them, I don't condone it, I don't support it. This is just my opinion of why I think these are the best Libra celebrities. And then next week I'll do the worst, but I want to start with the positive. Also, one of my cousins who I love dearly, she's more closer to Scorpio than Libra, but she is a Libra. And I really, she's a very beautiful person, so in honor of her being a Libra, I want to honor this season. Okay, so but first is Bruno Mars, and I absolutely love his music. I think he's so talented. One of my favorite songs, and I'm such a romantic, I really am. I try to deny it, but I'm very much a romantic. And one of my favorite songs ever is Locked Out of Heaven. I love it. Even Talking to the Moon. He has so many, sorry, touch my microphone. He has so many great songs that are about like keeping it light, being happy, being in love. He's a very great dancer. He performed, I think, one of the best Super Bowls with Beyonce when he was with Mark Ronson and Coldplay. In fact, it was meant to be Coldplay's, but they just took it over. I think Chris Martin's actually Libra too, which is very interesting. But anyway, so I'm a huge fan of Bruno Mars' music. I don't know him as a person, but I love his music. He's very smooth, can dance very well. In fact, a lot of Libras and rising Libras are great dancers. They're ruled by Venus. Venus is the is the god of seduction, and we seduce through dancing. Just fun fact. My second is Serena Williams. Now, I'm not too crazy about her personality, like some of the antics she does, but you can't deny that she is an absolute force, when it comes to tennis, specifically tennis, really powerful. Her and her sister Venus are very powerful people, and I think, which is not really true to a lot of Libras that I've met, but she has a lot of discipline, obviously, and I just appreciate her for what she's done for the world of sports. Her and her sister, really. Okay, so Gwen Stefani is my third, and I've never met her. I met her husband. He was really, well, her ex-husband now. Um, Wonderful guy, Gavin Rastia. I believe he's a Scorpio, which is very interesting. Libra Scorpio, which I find actually a lot of Libra and Scorpio matches that have lasted a long time, which I find very interesting. But I'm a huge No Doubt fan, and because of that, I became a Gwen Stefani music fan. I don't know her as a person. In fact, I have a friend whose sister used to teach Gwen Stefani yoga, and she said she was very sweet. Same thing with Gavin Rasta. I used to teach him yoga when I used to live in LA. Great guy, let me tell you, phenomenal guy. Very sweet, kind, down to earth, humble. I only have wonderful things to say about him. So I could see how they kind of were together for a long time, because she gives off that energy. I love her 4 in the morning. Cool reminds me of when, oh my gosh, when I was in high school. Crazy. But she's just very musically talented. Like I said, I've been a huge No Doubt fan. I love No Doubt. And it's to have a career that's lasted 3 decades is very admirable. And I really like that about Gwen Stefani. You never hear any stories about her like screwing people over, being nasty to people, and I really appreciate that. It could be true, so who knows, especially with Hollywood, they tend to hide stories like that, but from my perspective, I appreciate the position she holds in the music industry. My number 4 is Alicia Silverstone. As a huge Clueless fan, I think it's one of my favorite movies. Between Clueless and Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion, those are 2 of my favorite movies, and she's all that. I love like stupid rom-com movies, but they're not really stupid. They're actually very insightful. They just come across stupid. Alicia Silverstone has always been so, to all of us that love Clueless. She also was a lecturer at the school that I went to, Institute of Integrative Nutrition. She speaks about that. She speaks about different ways of healing yourself and so forth. Like I said, I don't know her as a person, but she was a huge part of my childhood. Huge, massive. And she'll always be sure in my eyes, and I appreciate her for that. The last one is Kate Winslet. And I absolutely, as somebody that grew up in South Africa and England, Kate Winslet is one of the biggest English actors, I would say. Maybe not that big anymore, but she had Titanic. I've watched Titanic, I'd say about at least 20 times. I'm surprised it's not on my favorite movie list. I love that movie. Oh my gosh, I feel bad for my little sister. I used to force her to watch Titanic every week. I actually was shocked she was a Libra. Although it does explain, a lot of Libras can be very good actors, can be very good entertainers. Because of her Venus, even if you see the shape of her body, it's very Venus-esque, and just her whole demeanor. If she's actually one of my favorite actresses, Kate Winslet, I will say that. And just the different movies she does, she always has different roles. Also, another of my favorite movies, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I love that movie. I love her range. I love her humility. She isn't, when actors love to get in politics, I don't like that, but she just stays genuine to acting as an art, and I really appreciate that. So that's my top 5 Libra celebrity list. I would love to hear yours. I really would. Who's your favorite Libra celebrity? I was going to put Lil Wayne in there because I really appreciate Lil Wayne. He would have been number 6 for me. I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan. Huge, massive. So he was going to be number 6, but I was like, let me cut it down to 5. Keep it at 5. I'm shocked that I have so many Libras in the public life that I am fond of, because in my personal life it's not like that. But I wanted to just, as a celebration of Libra season, happy Libra season everybody for your birthday. Happy birthday. I wish you only the best. Lots of love to you all. Take care.